So today I felt like drinking real bad. Today's not really a good day for me. Felt like having a pity party, but I'm not gonna do that. Felt like, falling short, but I'm not gonna do that. I even felt like being discouraged, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna encourage myself and go get a fresh breath of air so I could try to overcome what is trying to pull me down. You see, I started drinking at the age of 14. Of course, throughout the years, you start adapting some marijuana, maybe some pills, and some sex. And we all know that resonates from a place of pain. We all know that we go through certain things in this life that cannot even be explained because pain sometimes can't find the right words to say. And let's face it, sometimes our parents don't really know what to do. So we're thrown in this life, we feel like we're alone. So we try to soak in our sorrows with some type of medication, and I mean alcohol, drugs, or even prescription. We feel like we're caught up in this wilderness and there's no way out, there's no hope, and there's no solution. So I just want to encourage somebody today. I can't stay long, my Uber's waiting. But when you feel these urges to drink and smoke and have sex and fight, or go to the club, or cut your wrist, or whatever you do to ease your pain, I'm trying to tell you, man, and I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say that just giving your life to Christ is going to be sunshine and rainbows and cotton candy and Slurpees. It's not going to happen that way. There's always going to be pain in life. Life is always going to be tremendously hard. But I'd rather have God helping me than be alone. I'd rather have pain with God, knowing that He's working out a plan for me, that one day dark beginnings lead to paradise endings. But I'd rather not have all this pain, and I soak myself and give myself more pain. Because let's face it, what we do is we self-afflict ourselves and we think we're fighting the problem. I used to know this girl that I wanted to date back in the day, beautiful Puerto Rican girl. And one time, she used to always wear long sleeve shirts. And one time, she rolled up her sleeves and she had cuts the size of fingers, scars. And I was like, why would you do that to yourself? And I'm not going to tell you her response, but it came in a response of my pain. I cut myself because the pain of my cuts are not as much as the pain of my inner core. I'm suffering. So I started drinking at the age of 14. Started drinking all the way up until about maybe 21, 22, alcohol. And then 24 years old, I was still preaching the gospel, but I was still drinking Heineken. And at 24, I stopped it completely. I'm turning 29, not a sip, not a whiff, nothing. No sex, no nothing, no pornography. I suffered with that, but that's a different video. And it all came because I had this pain that was so great and so mighty that I didn't even believe that Jesus Christ can heal me. But slowly but surely, shackles and chains did start falling off. And though I always say this to people, just because God healed me and just because God got rid of my pain does not take away the fact that I have pain of memory. Because when I think about it, I get sad. When I look at the scars on my body, I get sad. When I have a nightmare at night because certain things I went through torment my mind, I get sad. So just because you have Christ doesn't mean you're not going to feel some pain. But I'm telling you, it's like a water that washes it away, and it helps you be relieved. It helps you be free. And you can overcome with His grace that's sufficient, and you don't have to drown your sorrows with alcohol. You don't have to drown your sorrows with marijuana. You don't have to drown your sorrows with pills. You don't have to drown your sorrows by cutting yourself. I've seen it all growing up. I've seen suicide. I've seen murder. I've seen rape. I've seen drugs. I've seen gangs. I've seen prostitution. I've seen broken homes. I've seen domestic violence. I've seen I've been incarcerated. I've seen homosexual activity. I've seen lesbianism. I've seen people who have had babies and lost their babies. And I'm telling you, man, there's a life of pain out there that some people may not have. I get it. Some people may say, John, you're a lunatic, you're crazy. What are you talking about? You watch too much movies. But if you have experienced the pain, sometimes you don't have to die to go to hell. You just have to wake up in the morning and say, damn it, I'm alive again. I thought I prayed that I would die, God. But here I am again. I thought that tomorrow would be a day of breakthrough. That's what the pastor said. That's what the motivational speaker said. That's what the book said. But here I am again. I've been through it. I've been through it. I've drunk alcohol until I literally passed out. And my own homies had to pick me up. And I woke up on a couch not knowing where I was. Thought my car was stolen. My wallet was stolen. But there was my friends helping me, taking my money for gas and food to help me. I've been, smoking 10 blunts of weed at one shot and just passing out in the middle of nowhere. I've had sex with multiple women. I've been around guns and prostitution. I've also been in church all my life. I've also been in a career all my life. I also tried to go to college all my life. I've also been a great man of charity all my life. But there's a secret, hidden pain that I cannot even speak unless God tells me to. Because there's a pain that is so painful, I run away. Unless God tells me to share of my testimony, I don't want to do it. Because I'm afraid to reopen that cut. I gotta go. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be encouraged. God can help you with your pain. Even though you still may have a little bit of residue, and there may be a little bit of leftover pain, but at least you have the power to not do drugs and alcohol, sex, murder, I don't know, whatever it takes for you to ease your pain in the carnal flesh. Y'all be blessed. God can help you, man. I ask God to help you.